Hey guys, good morning. Happy Monday. Hold on, let me check. No, you're fine. Tilson wants to make sure he's not on camera.
They can't handle all of this.
That's a lot for you to handle, he says.
No.
You can't handle all of this. Morning, Sarah McNutt. She's here bright and early. I'm not on mute. There we go. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Pam. Hey, Caitlin. I got my stuff together this morning, you guys. I was up at 5:15. It's because I went to bed at 9:30. Hey, Barb. Hey, Karen. Gang's all here. I had to brighten up my screen. I can't see this morning. All right. So this morning we're gonna make something fun. The website is already, the recipe is already posted on my website this morning. It's ready for you to go grab under recipes and coffee concoctions. This morning I am making a recipe made by Sarah McNutt, who's always on here to say good morning. This is a butterbeer iced latte, and she put Ready Whip on top of hers. I'm gonna do a cold foam, just a plain cold foam, like whipped cream cold foam on top of mine because that's what I have the ingredients for. With a butterscotch sauce. How ridiculous does that sound? So if you're not a Harry Potter fan, I'm not. I've never watched Harry Potter. I've never read it. It's not my thing. No, Tracy, you don't have to write this one down. It's already on the site. If you are not a Harry Potter fan, this would just be a butterscotch iced latte. If you are, apparently this is called butterbeer. So I'm excited to try it because, girl, I love butterscotch. It's one of my favorite things. So you guys get up at 3:30 in the morning. Good night. So, okay. The first thing I'm gonna make, I gotta pull up the recipe because it's on my site, but I don't know the recipe. So I gotta pull it up. I got it right here. The first thing I'm gonna make is the butterscotch sauce, which sounds incredible. So, all right. So this butterscotch recipe that she came up with is a multi-serve. So I can make this and put it in my fridge and eat it later. I don't know what I'm gonna eat it on. I'll find something. Yogurt, maybe. But it has a whole stick of butter. And that's why, whoops, I just took out a whole stick. There's already a stick in my pan. I don't need, this is for the coffee. Good. All right, so my butterscotch is in my pan. We're gonna melt it down. I'm excited. I'm gonna melt it down with sweetener, which is half a cup of gentle sweet, which is the one ingredient I didn't bother to get out. I need to update the website. It just says sweetener. It needs to say a half a cup of sweetener. Did you say half a cup, Sarah? Or did you say a cup? Let's start with a half a cup. We might need to get a little, and we can add more if we need to, right? Did you say a half cup? Do you remember? You told me last night and then I forgot to write it down. Let's see. Add butter and sweetener and half a cup of the heavy cream to the skillet and cook and stir. Cook until sweetener is dissolved and butter is melted. So, all right. Add the sweetener to the butter. It's basically a caramel sauce that you put butterscotch in. Butterscotch is just a different type of flavored caramel. Caramel. Oh, that sounds good. When it's refrigerated, it solidifies and makes a fantastic frosting for cookies. That sounds good to me. I'm all right with cookies with frosting. I have those cookies in my fridge too. I could scrape out the icing I put in them and put this in. Whoops, what am I doing with that? I need a half cup. Where's my half cup? Okay. Oh, you're gonna do awesome, Tracy. You're gonna have a great day. What are you doing for work this morning? You're gonna have an awesome day. Go with a plan for your eating. Have it planned out, because if you're anything like me, wait, I didn't want to add that cream yet. Yes, you did. You did say to add that cream. And I just spilled it all over my counter. I know, that's a big surprise there. My butter's melting down. All right. After it's melted, add the extract and salt and let it cook until it turns golden brown. Where do you find light cream? It's half and half. Light cream is the same thing as half and half. It's got 3 grams of fat instead of 6. That's why, or actually a tablespoon of regular cream has, I think 8 or 9. I'm not sure, in a whole tablespoon. I don't remember. But this is 3 grams of fat in a whole tablespoon. That's why I like it, because I can put a whole tablespoon in a fuel pull instead of just a teaspoon. And no, it doesn't whip the same as heavy whipped cream, but I just use like my foamer and make a thickened cream, and it's fine. It's fine. I don't need light fluffy whipped cream. I'm not saying it wouldn't be nice, but I can live without it. All right, that's all melted down. So I'm gonna add my extract, half teaspoon of butterscotch. There goes the dog. He can smell cooking. Off he goes. Half a teaspoon of extract. This is butterscotch extract. I got mine from Amazon. Butterscotch flavor. It's not extract, because how do you extract a flavor from a butterscotch? You don't. It's butterscotch flavor. Awesome, Tracy. You'll be perfect for that. You'll be cheerful, and people love a cheerful cashier. Be nice to people. I hate it when my cashier's grumpy. And a pinch of salt. All right, so now I'm gonna cook it down until it turns golden brown. Basically, yes, it is Lorenz. Basically until it turns to caramel. Reduced, sweetened condensed milk. When you reduce your heavy cream, it turns into condensed milk, and this is sweetened. So this is basically gonna, and then the more you cook sweetened condensed milk, it becomes caramel. So this is basically first gonna turn into sweetened condensed milk, and then it's gonna turn to caramel. All right, turn the heat down just a little so it doesn't burn. And I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. So let's see, it says how many ounces? 12 ounces. Sarah, you're my kind of girl. 12 ounces of Joe. 12 ounces. Let's get a bigger cup. I don't need a bigger cup. What am I thinking? Oh, this will hold 12 ounces, right? French roast. Gotta get some more. I'm almost out. Ounces of dough. Oh, it's already starting to thicken. This is basically the base that I use for my creamers right here. Sweetened condensed milk, which is what this is. I just don't keep cooking it to the caramel stage. It's so good, Melissa. You'll like it. Sweetened condensed milk to me is one of the greatest creations ever created. Anyway. Why does it scare you, Tracy? It's just flavor. It's just strong. It's kind of a mushroomy flavor, but doesn't have the texture, obviously. It's just a salty, umami is just that, that super, super, super savory flavor you can get, like, if you scrape the bottom of a pan that's been cooking a steak, or that really, the savory bits when you cook grease, you know, like if you cook something in a pan and it's got some grease and some little bits form and they're super savory, that's umami. It's a sensation more than it is anything. So umami flavoring is that. It's just super flavorful. It's good. I put it on a lot of stuff. I'm almost to the sweetened condensed milk stage. Starts to turn a little bit yellow, and then when it's yellow, if it gets to the yellow stage, and then you take your spoon and it sticks to it. See how it sticks? It coated it nicely, and it's got a chunk of leftovers from the dishwasher. But see how it stuck to the spoon? If it sticks like that, and it doesn't like slide off your spoon, then you are at the sweetened condensed milk stage. Yep. Yep, sweetened condensed milk. And then you keep going on low, and you'll turn to caramel. It's really when it starts to darken, it starts to become caramel, and then you add extra cream to it and it bubbles, and that's really when it becomes caramel. Caramel, whatever, depending on your location. And you want to watch it careful, you don't want to burn it. I bet it would be awesome on popcorn, Tracy. I bet it would be delicious. All right, gotta get out my blender. Put my 12 ounces in there. I've noticed that, Tracy. A little struggler with the new stuff, aren't ya? It's good for you to try new things. You also want to whisk it and not just let it cook down from, you should whisk, because if you don't, your butter solids can separate, and then you get little chunks of butter solids, which, you know, you don't want. Smells like butterscotch. And if you splatter this out of the pan onto your skin, you're gonna burn. Like, for real. It is blistery hot. All right. This is gonna need a 1/4 cup of almond milk. That's about right. Need a tablespoon of sweetener. I'm putting super sweet in mine because I like her sweet. Good. So my butter is separating a little bit, but I think that's okay. I think when I put the cream in there and whisk it real good, when I put the additional cream, it's gonna start turning brown here real quick. So what am I gonna need? I'm gonna need another 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Take off the heat and add remaining cream and more sweetener if you need remaining cream. So I'm gonna need a 1/4 cup. We are making butterbeer latte, Kathy. What did I do with my over here? I'm gonna need another 1/4 cup of cream. I'm gonna whisk this in. When this gets brown, it's gotta start getting brown real quick here. Any second. Here we go. She's turning brown. I'm gonna add the rest of my cream. I hope I'm doing this right, Sarah. If I'm not, don't tell me. I think my... Come on, girl. Reincorporate there. I think my butter separated too much. I don't know. Come on. Come back together. It's coming. I think you're going to want to pay real close attention to whisking this to keep it together so it doesn't burn and so it doesn't separate. I got it back together now that I've stirred it a lot. And if you want it a little thicker, you can add a little bit of xanthan gum at the end. But I don't think you're going to need it. I think it's going to... There we go. Does that look right, Sarah? Does it look right? Whisk, whisk, whisk. It looks pretty stinking delicious is what it looks. Yeah, no, I know. They do start over, Mary. I don't see the point because look, it came right back together. It's beautiful creamy sauce again. I feel like it needs to be a little bit darker. I'm going to cook a little bit longer. I feel like it can get a little darker to be butterscotch. It's coming. Oh, it smells good. So this is going to solidify in the fridge, but I think that you can probably just put it in the microwave and melt it back down. Or put a little on the stove and just melt it back down and it'll come right back together. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be yummy. Trying to control my backside. I've got the wiggle backside going on like when you were a kid and you used to sharpen your pencil and your butt would shake and the class would laugh. That's what I feel like right now. My butt be shaking. All right. Does it look right, Sarah? It's dark enough? Does it look good? Should I go darker? I know I forgot an apron and now I can't stop whisking long enough to go get one. Looks good, Sarah? It looks pretty stinking good. All right, butterscotch sauce. Yum! I don't think it's gonna need any more sweetener based on what I tasted on the spoon. It tasted perfect. So, okay, so now I got my coffee, 1/4 cup of almond milk, a tablespoon of sweetener, which I did put in there, a tablespoon of MCT. Listen, if you have not had MCT before, or you do not drink MCT on a regular basis, do not put a tablespoon of MCT on this. Put a tablespoon of coconut oil instead. Because a tablespoon of MCT, you're gonna get the Hershey squirts. I know that was an attractive term.
You didn't say.
No, but they can hear that. Thanks.
Oh, I would.
A tablespoon of butter.
The raging squirts.
The raging squirts. The trots. You're gonna get the trots if you eat a whole tablespoon and painful cramps. So if you are not used to a tablespoon of MCT, take it easy. All right, a splash of cream.
By the way, I don't know what they call it. The trots. I've tried the trot one out, but you can't.
Stop. A 1/4 cup of vanilla whey.
knees together.
Stop it. Headstrong. Headstrong. Where did I see headstrong? Heading back to teacher work. Oh. You've got it, Vicky. You're stronger than some old treats at school. Just look at those treats and say, I'm the boss of you. You're not the boss of me. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You don't need that stuff. That's just going to give you the trots. Vicky, you're getting yelled at over here. Quarter teaspoon of vanilla. You are. Quarter teaspoon of butterscotch extract. And a pinch of salt. Oh, this is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to try this. All right. Blend this baby up. So butterbeer is butterscotch soda topped with whipped cream or cream stuff. I don't have whipped cream. You could use sugar-free. Is it sugar-free or fat-free that's on board? It's sugar-free Ready Whip. I cannot find that here. I cannot find it. So instead, I'm gonna use about a tablespoon of light cream and some almond milk to make kind of a cold foam, but it's gonna be thicker than one of my regular cold foams because of that cream, because it's got the extra fat. But I need to do it this way because I don't have the whipped cream. But if you do, you go for it. Oh my gosh, I need to organize my bags again. Where's my sunflower lecithin? Where are you at? What happened to it? Tony, did you eat all my sunflower lecithin?
Well, I wasn't going to say anything.
Where is it? It's down here. Nope, that's peanut flour.
Now, who's getting yelled at?
All right. How do you lose sunflower lecithin? Well, honest to Pete, I don't have anywhere else to look. I'm not out. I have a whole bag of it.
Set it to top left, is that a bag?
Yeah, that's not it.
It's on top of the fridge.
Well, what on earth? No? I don't know where it went. I am not out, though. Nope. It's not on my counter. How weird is that? It might be in that cabinet beside you. I'll put some vanilla away. I might just have to do without my sunflower lecithin today. It might be okay without it. That just usually helps it not break, but I don't see it in there either. What on earth? Who stole my lecithin? Somebody broke in my house in the middle of the night and stole my sunflower lecithin. I'm not okay. Send help. All right. Let's put a little butterscotch extract in there too. I mean, I don't understand how that disappeared. Did I put sweetener? No. Yes, it's got vanilla whey that's sweetened. Don't need any more than that. That's plenty. I hope I didn't accidentally throw it away because that stuff's not cheap. Isn't that weird? I hate it when stuff like that happens. Sarah says, I know. Tilson's a closet THMer.
I snorted.
It's not over here. I don't know, guys.
You got more downstairs?
I don't think so.
What's the bag?
The bag looks like all of these, only it's little.
You buried it somewhere. Oh, you missed it. You missed it.
No, I definitely didn't miss it in this pile. Because it's just a little bag. Just a small bag.
Well, I would have, but
I don't know why there's a notebook in with my ingredients though.
they took the lecithin with the notebook.
Right, they took the lecithin. There's probably a page in there that says I stole your sunflower lecithin.
It's probably a junkie apology letter.
Sunflower lecithin junkie. That's what it is. They broke in here and stole it. All right. Don't matter. We'll fare fine without it. All right, let's get some butterscotch sauce going. Sarah says this is supposedly multi-serve, but I'm not entirely sure that she's right on that. I could just eat it myself. All right. Let's put some. Whoop! I just globbed that all over the counter. Look how thick it is, you guys. Yum. Butterscotch sauce. Oh, Lord, that looks good. Oh, right into the drawer with forks. Nice gob of butterscotch there and on my counter. Tastes all right. All right. I gotta find it because I have sunflower lecithin every single day. Every single day. Because it helps prevent dementia and Alzheimer's. So I take it every day.
Maybe I should start.
Yes, you should, but you won't listen to me. All right, there's my butterscotch coffee. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be ridiculous, you guys. Okay, here's my whippy cold foamy stuff. Did you find it?
I found some. Tilson saved the day.
Tilson saved the day. Brand new package. Gotta have it. That's weird. I bet I threw it away by mistake. I bet I just tossed it in the trash thinking it was, I don't know, probably just was hurrying, stuffed it in the trash. I have at least a half a teaspoon a day. Where's my whipper? Because I don't want the old dementia, and my grampy had it. I don't want it. Not that this alone is going to save me from dementia or Alzheimer's, let's face it, but it definitely helps. Everybody says you're a keeper.
I need that to be
Gag.
I can pack my little lecithin bag and leave.
Yes, I just opened that, so any minute I'm gonna find the open bag. It says, see what it says on the bag. It's powerful brain food. Did you know that approximately 1/3 of your brain is made from lecithin? When you include lecithin in your diet, you are nourishing your brain and helping to support your nervous system. Lecithin is a historical superfood that is making a comeback from the sunflower seeds. This one is GMO, soy-free.
So why can't you get regular food?
You can.
What does it taste like?
It doesn't have a taste.
So why don't you put in that food if it's so great?
I'll start putting it in your food. There's plenty of THM things I can incorporate into your diet.
As long as I don't taste it.
I haven't yet. I'm going to put the cream on top. I'm re-whipping my cold foam to go on top because I want sunflower lecithin in it. It It helps thicken it up some too. It's not a thickener, but for some reason it helps thicken. Yeah, I think it just adds kind of a creaminess. It doesn't have any smell or flavor. You can add it to a ton of stuff. Sarah says, come on, Tilson, drink the Kool-Aid. Come to the THM side. No smell. Good for ya. You know you can eat roasted sunflower seed heads. A whole head of a roasted sunflower. There. Woo! Okay.
The whole complete head, not just the
You
seeds.
can. You roast the whole head and eat it. Emmy Maid did it, so I know it's true. On YouTube.
I could roast it. And eat that too, but I won't.
Sarah. Oh. I just need to scrape some of this sauce off. I ate it with a spoon. Because when the cold hits it, it solidifies and I have little chunks of butterscotch in my coffee. You guys. You get little chunks in the bottom. Oh my word. Good job, Sarah McNutt. That's really delicious. That is really crazy good. I think I'll add even a little more extract to the rest of my coffee. I think I would do a little bit more extract. I'll up the extract to make it even more butterscotchy. And then just stir. That's right. Take a bow, McNutt. All right, McNutt's Butterbeer right there. It's on my website. Go make it. This sauce like hardens when the ice hits it, and that is a good thing, let me tell you. It tastes like candy. That's good. You want to try? Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Come on, please. Taste it for the ladies. You don't have to do it on camera. Loser. All right. I had a chunk of butterscotch stuck in the bottom of my straw. All right.
As Midwolf once said, I won't do.
Sarah's sad. Everybody's cheering you on. Tilson. Nope, he ain't doing it. And when he says no about something, he means it. Because he's a man and means what he says. I'm getting the face, you guys. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me this morning. I know it was a little earlier than normal, and I might be a little earlier than normal tomorrow. I don't know. It'll see if I can get out of bed on time. All right. I love you all. Thanks for joining, and thank you, Sarah McNutt, for creating McNutt's Butterbeer Iced Latte. So I'll be sharing this to the THM page because it's amazeballs, and people should go make it right now. So, all right, you guys, I love you all. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe, like, share, all that jazz. I appreciate it. And check out Instagram and Pinterest. I'm on both under Joyful Life with KJ. What else? Hit hashtag replay. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching this later and not live. Sometimes people go, am I live? I see comments. Am I live? Am I live? Am I live? No, you're not. So I like the hashtag replay comments. I know who got to see it.
You can think you are if it adds to the ambiance.
Right. You can just pretend you're live if it adds to your cooking ambiance. You can just pretend. Pretend you're live. Respond to people out loud. Nobody will even know. So Anne-Marie, the next live coaching Zoom is next Monday night. And we are going to talk about staying on plan when it's most difficult. How to stay on plan when it's most difficult. That's going to be our topic next Zoom, next Monday night. If you're not part of my coaching group and you want to join, go check out my website, www.joyfullifewithkj.com, and there is a registration form there to join my coaching. It's monthly. You can join anytime, leave anytime, come and go as you please. And yeah, that's it. That's all I can think of. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will see you back tomorrow morning. Have a good Monday. Stay on plan. It's Monday. There's literally, that's all I have to say. There is literally no reason to go off plan on a Monday, especially when you can drink butterscotch sauce for breakfast. Why would you go off plan? Tracy, have a wonderful day. Your first day at work. I'll be thinking of you today. You're going to do awesome. All right, guys. Love you all.